Hey everyone, this is Wes from the Console Gaming Crew, and we couldn't be happier to announce that we are now part of the Boss Rush Podcast Network and are featured on BossRushGames.com. BossRushGames.com is a great place where you can find up-to-date news articles, blogs, and podcasts about video games. In addition to that, there is a growing collection of podcasts in not just the gaming community, but other communities as well. We are honored to be a part of such a great network of podcasters, so please stop by and give everyone a listen. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Yo, crew members, what it be?
Hey-o.
Hi. That was a lot just to say hello.
That was.
I had a, yeah.
It was uncalled for.
Let's just streamline this bad boy fast as fuck because we were having major technical difficulties over here.
I blame Andy.
So we're going to attempt. I don't know what it is, but we're going to attempt to give you the free and new. And I believe, are we also going to go over the? Okay, cool. We're
going to go over the 30-minute state of play.
Yeah. We'll go over about 6 minutes of it.
So first and foremost, I want to go ahead and say for our listeners that, you know what I mean, fall under this particular umbrella. Happy Pride Month.
Oh, yes, sir.
Go ahead and start it off the right way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy Pride Month. Absolutely. Enjoy.
Be as flamboyant as you want.
Dude, absolutely. Anthony's the only one of us rocking Pride shit and fucking Chell. I need to get on that.
I know, right?
He's been
been
rocking the rainbow tape for like a month already. I keep forgetting.
Months.
I keep forgetting that it's in there. That's why that's probably why he's scoring all these damn goals. We're gonna have to talk about that tonight too. Shit.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, me either.
Anyway. All right, let's get it going. So, we're going to start this off with the free and new for June. Switch it up a little bit. I will start off. Figure I'll take it this time.
Jesus Christ.
Look,
my heart.
I don't embrace change that quickly. Okay.
Yeah, you're asking a lot, Wesley.
I don't think you have much of a choice.
I mean, technically he does. If he just started like reading and firing off his shit, you'd be like, well, I guess I'm not going first now, am I?
I'm not going to be that guy.
Right.
Just saying.
Okay, so look, we know this is a week late, and we do apologize for it, but at the same time, we didn't get the information until this past week. So
I was about to say, it's not our fault this time.
Free and a week late.
Not our fault this time.
Free and a week late, not our fault. So, June 1st, Samurai Riot Definitive Edition came out for the Switch, and Silt came out for the PS5, Series S and X, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. June 2nd, you also had Gigapocalypse. There you go.
Gigapop.
Yeah, that's for the PS4, the Xbox One, and the Switch. June 5th starts off the Season 3 of Fortnite for PS5, Series S and X, PS4, Xbox, and Switch. June 7th, everything that has to do with this is Spellforce 3 Reforced. So the base game comes out for PS5, Series S and X, PS4, and Xbox One. But you also have the Soul Harvest DLC, the Fallen God DLC are both coming out for all those systems as well. PS5, Series S and X, PS4, and Xbox One. Now, if you want to get the complete edition, which I'm guessing is the base game and all the DLCs, you can also get that for PS5, Series S and X, PS4, and Xbox One. June 9th, we have the Tour de France 2022. And yeah, I put a little something on it.
Was there a reason you had to roll that R?
I don't know, because it was there.
He was feeling frisky.
It was there, man.
Because I'm pretty sure they don't do that in France.
They probably don't, but it is.
No, they
just
swallow their tongue when they say the R.
France.
France.
I'm not even going to try to do that right now.
I watch a lot of Julia Child, so.
Yes.
I'm not kidding.
I know you're not kidding. So that game is going to be coming out for the PS5, Series S and X, PS4, and Xbox One. June 10th, we have Mario Strikers Battle League coming out for the Switch, and The Quarry is going to be coming out for the PS5, Series S and X, PS4, and Xbox One. June 16th, we have Redout 2 for the PS5, Series S and X, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. June 21st, this one we talked about, Andy, last week. Super excited for this because we get to have some fun. Fall Guys is coming to the Series S and X, Xbox One, and Switch.
I'm a wax all that mess is just
Dude,
saying.
there's going to be some
that's just not
happening. Telling y'all. Also
wax.
on June 21st, we have Wreckfest, which is coming out for the Switch. June 23rd is Deliver Us the Moon for PS5 and Series S and X. And June 24th, we have Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes for the Switch and Madison, which is for the PS5, Series S and X, and PS4. June 28th, we have Phobia, Saint... Yeah, I don't know how to say this one.
All right,
Saint
good.
Dinfina Hotel.
God bless you.
Yeah, Dinfna. And that is going to be for the PS5, Series S and X, PS4, and Xbox One. And then we have Motocross Verse ATV Legends is going to be coming out PS5, Series S and X, PS4, and Xbox One. Last thing we have is June 30th. It is the Cuphead Delicious Last Course DLC coming out for Xbox One and Switch. And the new Outriders rework of the game, World Slayer, I believe it's a DLC, is going to be for the PS5, Series S and X, PS4, and Xbox One. And I hate you.
All right. Are we fuck, you want to just switch this whole thing up? You want to go next? And I'll go last.
All right, Dan. Let me get my notes. There they are. As always, this is gonna be a PlayStation free and new. It's from the PlayStation blog, so yeah. Available starting Tuesday, June 7th. The rollout of the all-new PlayStation Plus is well underway with Acer's launch. Sorry, I have an ear infection, so my words are going to be a little fucking weird. I'm awfully nasally. With Asia's launch last week in Japan, launching starting today. It's just a little bit of the new PlayStation Plus and the packages that they have to offer. Are we going to touch on that? Did you touch on that last week? Remember, I wasn't here.
Say again. Which part?
No, we didn't really dive. I mean, no, I don't. Actually, we didn't talk about that at all. The how they broke down the packages for the Sony.
We did discuss that in a previous cast.
But that was weeks ago. I mean,
it was when we first got the info. So I mean, if you want to run through it again, feel free. I mean,
if I find, so when you go through yours, I'll see if I can find some. But the games are as listed for the PlayStation: God of War for the PlayStation 4, Naruto to Boruto, Shinobi Striker, PlayStation 4, Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl, which I thought was really neat, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. The God of War, living as a man outside the shadow of the gods, Kratos must adapt to unfamiliar lands, unexpected threats, and second chance at being a father, together with his son, Atreus.
Atreus.
Is it Atreus?
It is Atreus.
Okay. The pair will venture into the brutal Norse wilds and fight to fulfill a deeply personal quest. This staggering reimagining of God of War combines all hallmarks of the iconic series, epic boss fights, fluid combat, and breathtaking scale, and fuses them with powerful moving narrative to reestablish the Kratos world.
And all that is true.
The Naruto franchise goes 4v4, featuring team-based gameplay with 8 ninjas fighting simultaneously. Players cooperate as a team of 4 to compete against other teams online. Graphically, Shinobi Striker is also built from the ground up in a completely new graphics style. And this is Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Brawl it out as your favorite Nickelodeon characters in bombastic platform battles with a new Power Pack cast of heroes from the Nickelodeon universe. Face off with All-Stars from SpongeBob SquarePants, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Loud House, Danny Phantom, Real Monsters, The Wild Thornberries, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, and more to determine the ultimate animation dominance. With unique movesets and attacks inspired by their personalities, each character has an individual style of play, enabling endless action for Nickelodeon's legion of fans. This is also the last chance to download May's PlayStation Plus games. Be sure to add the following titles to your game library by Monday, June 6th: FIFA 22, Tribes of Midgard, and Curse of the Dead Gods. Man, that was awfully nasally.
That's all right.
Dope.
It's all
All right,
good.
well, that means it's down to me. All right, so the June Games with Gold lineup for the Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S: colonize an alien world in Aven Colony and build complex skyscrapers in Project High Rise Architects Edition. And then for the classic lineup via backwards compatibility, save your girlfriend in the platform. This is interesting, as my wife calls me. Save your girlfriend in the platform as Super Meat Boy and embark on an action-packed adventure in Rascals.
Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, look, it is what it is. So Aven Colony, available June 1st to the 30th. Build a new world and life for humanity. It's your job to develop Aven Colony on a strange new world of Aven Prime. Use construction drones to help your small settlements grow into massive cities. But it won't be easy. This exotic planet is filled with deserts, tundras, and teeming jungles. There are strange alien life forms, and winter is coming, which will freeze over the entire planet. Delve into your new home's mysterious past by leading exploratory expeditions. Govern the growing populace using multiple overlay modes for crops, citizens, happiness, water, and more. Life is difficult, but the future can be bright if you make it so on Aven Colony. So that's Aven Colony, again, available June 1st to the 30th. And then we have Project High Rise Architects Edition, available June 16th to July 15th. You are the architect, and the big metropolis is ready for your vision. Develop gleaming, majestic skyscrapers that will be the talk of the town.
A sky crepe would be delicious.
Honestly,
But-
that, like I don't even eat crepes, and that don't sound bad. That don't
Anyway.
sound bad at all.
But a skyscraper is more than just steel and concrete. It's a vibrant ecosystem filled with residents and workers. Keep everything running smoothly, using your logistical skills. Entice and attract businesses, residents, tourists, convention goers, and more. Explore open sandbox player, conquer campaign mode, and 29 scenario challenges. The city awaits. Now on to Super Meat Boy via backwards compatibility, available June 1st to the 15th. Super Meat Boy, you're not just any blob of meat. Let's get this straight. You are Super Meat Boy, and you'll do anything to save your beloved damsel in distress, who happens to be completely wrapped in bandages, from evil dressed up in a tux. Leap through caves and walls, avoiding buzzsaws and needles in this streamlined platformer. Venture into the very depths of hell itself for epic boss fights as you make your way through 300 plus single-player levels. It's meaty good fun. I didn't want to say that last part, but damn it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You
'cause
really
said
did
it.
want to say
You
it.
wanted to say it.
He had a little bit of smirk on his face when he said it.
Yeah,
too.
he
meaty.
definitely did.
and Rascals, available June 16th to the 30th. In Rascals, get ready for Rascals Mega Quest spanning 3 chapters and over 60 levels. Wield your block-breaking wands to get through every level as fast as you can. Collect your boosties and feed your frenzy bar for a quick burst of super speed. Enjoy multiplayer online or via Jesus Christ. Enjoy multiplayer online or via couch play. Dive into this fun, quirky platformer filled with shiny stones, intergalactic buccaneers, and cheese. Again, that's Aven Colony, available June 1st to 30th. Project High Rise Architects Edition, available June 16th to July 15th. And then via backwards compatibility, Super Meat Boy, available June 1st to the 15th. And Rascals, available June 16th to the 30th. Bangarang.
All right, y'all. So now let's go ahead and talk about the state of play that we got from Sony this past Thursday.
Please, let's do.
When we initially talked about it, and when we did, we were trying to think, okay, well, what do we expect to see from this? You know what I mean? We're talking about seeing more from God of War Ragnarok. We're talking about seeing, like, a handful of other things. I don't think any of the stuff we thought we were going to see, we actually saw.
Well, when you and I talked last week, we did assume that it was going to be VR too heavy, which it was. I feel like the bulk of it, probably more than half, was geared towards the PSVR 2, which is fine. But even with that, I mean, we'll run through everything before we give our final takes on everything. But you want to just get this thing popping?
Oh, yeah, let's get it popping. So the first thing we got to see was Capcom announced a Resident Evil 4 remake that is going to be coming exclusively to the PlayStation 5. And we are going to be getting that game March 23rd of next year.
Yes, and apparently they are working on VR2 related stuff for that game. Now, I don't know if that means you're going to be able to play the entire game.
Probably.
I mean, that would be super dope.
Well, I mean,
look,
all they had to do is just remaster what they already have out for the VR one.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I've been dying to play a remake of that game, especially after playing the first 3 that have been remade. 4, I had so much fun. I used to have a lot of fun watching you play that in your apartment on the game.
4 was one of my favorite. 4 was like just one of my favorite games ever. That game was fantastic.
I watched you guys play that so long.
Yeah.
So that's That was cool. That was a nice little way to open it. Because I mean, I had a feeling it was coming because it came to Oculus, right? Already, like it's already there.
It might be Oculus.
It's out for something, I think.
I think you're right. I think it is Oculus. Just
but-
because like Oculus HTC, I mean, just the non-PlayStation version of VR.
Yeah, we'll keep her going because we're
All right.
pretty much staying in the same family for a little bit.
Yeah, so we aren't getting another remaster, but the remaster of Spider-Man and Miles Morales are going to be coming to Windows PC on August 12th. So congratulations to everybody who's going to be checking that out.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, if you've never had the opportunity to play either
Adrian's
of those games,
been waiting. Adrian's been waiting
oh.
hardcore.
You will not be let down. You have hours of extraordinarily fun gaming ahead of you.
Yes. And we got a major Horizon Forbidden West update. With this update, it mainly was endgame stuff. You mean they gave you another tier that you can play the game endgame with using all of your like gear that you've already accrued. And there's also newer weapons and just like harder modes to go ahead and play as well. And another thing that we saw was the Horizon Call of the Mountain that we're going to be getting for the PSVR 2. We got a huge trailer off of that. And dude, it was cool.
All I kept thinking was, now I'm glad that it's been a long time since I've strapped on my VR. And at this point, I probably won't again until the VR 2 comes out. So I again have that moment where it's just like, whoa, like holy fuck, dude, I forgot what this is like. Because watching it on the TV, it looked banging. And
Dude,
I'm like,
it looks
now imagine,
so good.
Now I'm like, imagine being in there. Imagine looking up at a fucking
Thunderjaw?
Sure. I was about to say
A Sunwing? Yeah,
it doesn't
dude,
matter.
like,
just imagine, like, that's what I always love, and that's what I've always looked forward to with VR games, is just to really get an idea of the scale of some of these things when you're in there. Because when you're playing the game on the TV, like, obviously it looks big compared to you, but you're just looking at the TV versus when you're in the VR and you actually have to like look up.
Yeah, so that was really wild when you actually saw like how big a Thunderjaw really is.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like that's going to be super sick. And again, we also have to add in, remember that the PSVR 2 takes full advantage of all the haptic stuff that you get in the controller.
Yes.
So it's going to be a lot different, a lot more immersive than it would be. Like, it'd be super cool if this just came out on the regular PSVR, but with all the stuff that they have planned with the VR 2, I can't even imagine what that's going to be like.
Taking advantage of the haptic. Yeah, it's going to be insane.
Oh my goodness.
We got a trailer for a brand new game. It is called the Callisto Protocol. And this game is going to be coming out December 2nd. This shit looks insane.
It's one of the takeaways that people had watching the State of Play was that they were like, man, for anyone a fan of like the horror genre, your time is up, because there is so much, because we've kind of hit like a lull when it comes to like horror games. Like, Resident Evil 8 that came out.
We haven't had another Silent Hill in how long?
You haven't had another Silent Hill. Now, of course, Resident Evil Village did just come out and it's very good, and we'll get to more about that shortly. But outside of that, what have we really had? You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
Not much.
Yeah, so because I mean, like the big one was supposed to be like Scorn, but that didn't come out yet. You know what I mean? Like, that's the one where it's like the shotgun looks like a part of a body.
Yeah,
and and it looks like you're walking through like a techno organic like body or some shit, dude. It's insane. That's that one that's supposed to be the Microsoft exclusive.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the one we've tried to explain like 50 million times and we're not able to.
Yeah, still can't. Yeah, so that game, Callisto Protocol, is going to be coming out December 2nd. We got a Roller Dome game that was finally revealed. It is violent and stylish and just a all balls to the wall battler, dude. It looks like it's a lot of fun. The game's going to be coming out in August.
Yeah, it was very, very strange. It's like roller derby meets Jet Set Radio meets I don't even know, because there's guns involved too. So
it was pretty wicked, man. I'm
watching the trailer for it right now.
It's like,
dude, it is nuts.
The only thing that worries me about that is like I feel like it has the potential to go down the same road as what was it, Destruction All Stars or whatever.
Maybe.
Anthony and I messed around with it a little bit, where
It
it looked
could.
super cool, and then it fell so
Or-
down
Bro,
flat.
remember when we tried that? We couldn't even get a fucking match online.
I
Or
know,
what
yeah.
it could do
was
is it
rough.
could go ahead and go on the same road as like Rocket League.
Oh, dude, it could be great.
You know what I mean?
100%. And I hope it is.
Yeah,
But,
same. Yeah, so we're not going to be
it's,
getting that game until August. Another game that is going to be coming out some point next year. We didn't get an actual date, but it is called Eternights. Not entirely sure how you where the emphasis is. It's an action game that is also a dating sim. So you have a lot of shit going on. Not to mention you lost half an arm in the beginning of the fucking
and it
trailer.
becomes like a sword.
Yes, it is. It is quite like the only thing that I could compare it to is if anybody has watched the newer Voltrons, Voltron Universe Defender or whatever it might be. But one of the characters, he has a metal arm that ends up like when he like kind of forms it like this, it glows pink and it becomes like a dagger. It's actually pretty cool. Dude, that was actually a great run of Voltron, to be honest.
I was watching this State of Play, and Alex was with me downstairs, and as soon as this came on, she looked at the screen and she goes, "Beyblade?" And like at first I was like, no, and then I looked at her, I was like, and I was actually kind of proud. I was like, wait a minute, you know what Beyblade is?
Yo, I was about to say, yeah, that's one of those moments where it's like, no, but damn.
She said, no, but good on you. It's like, shit, I thought I was the only person in this house that knew what Beyblade was.
All right, these next few are going to be all have to do with PSVR 2. So the first one, I know Andy's most likely going to jump into when he gets the opportunity. And I'm talking about Resident Evil Village.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Also kind of pissed because had I known that this was coming, I wouldn't have played it yet. I would have waited to play it on VR. Now, granted, it's been long enough since I've played it that it's not like I remember everything.
Yeah.
And it is a hell of a lot different when you play things in VR, no matter what the hell it is. So I will absolutely still jump into it. I hope it's something that if you already have the game, they'll maybe give you like a free upgrade or something.
Oh, that would be cool.
Or maybe just have it be like something downloadable to the game you already have, just like an update. That would be dope.
Or I mean, even if you just have it, just be like a normal DLC price. You know what I'm saying?
Even that. Like, I hope I don't have to buy. I hope I don't have to buy the whole fucking game again.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm excited for that because that game was. Now imagine looking up at Lady Dimitrescu. Shit.
Yeah, there was some really cool. There's some really cool gameplay that we saw to where you're hanging on off of something, a hook or cross.
It's a hook.
Okay, figures it's Resident Evil. And then you just see her duck down to get out of this room, and then her daughters are just following, but they're just giggling just so maniacally. It's terrifying.
They are, I love that game, and it deserves all the accolades that it got, and it deserves the awards that it's won.
Mm-hmm.
I just really think, man, they could have done so much more with them, with just those sisters all together.
Now, I'm curious, because, we did talk about around the time that game was going to be starting to get ready to come out, that one of the daughters, one of the women that voiced one of the daughters passed away.
She did.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I don't know if maybe they wanted to, but they didn't have enough. You know what I mean? It could have been.
I don't know. Anything. I mean, it did confuse a lot of people because of how much they put Lady Dimitrescu out there, like she was going, like she was.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And it's just like, dude, she's like come and gone before the game's a quarter of the way over.
All right, so other games that we got to see with the PSVR 2 content were The Walking Dead Saint and Sinners Chapter 2, and also a No Man's Sky adaptation is coming.
That one actually looked interesting.
Cool. That looked pretty fucking cool.
That's interesting because I had said before, like, No Man's Sky is one of those games that would lend itself brilliantly to VR. It would have, because of how much VR takes things to another level, even if the game's not all that great. I feel like it would have been okay if it was the first No Man's Sky that came out before they fixed everything. It may have been okay.
With being able to spend hours upon hours never even seeing another person or anything, like I don't think, I'm not entirely sure I would agree with you on that, but I do understand the point you're trying to make.
Is now that it's fixed, it is perfect for that.
So this next one, is a little bit of a lull for you, I know. And look, it's a lull for me as well, but that's only because it's just not the style of game that I play. I'm not a JRPG type of guy, But Square Enix finally showed what they have coming down the pipe next, and it is Final Fantasy 16.
Like
And
I almost feel like I can't even be 100% fair when I talk about Final Fantasy, just because I literally haven't played any of them since the original turn-based ones on the NES. So like,
so you never played the most
I haven't
the most
played 7.
world-renowned, like the one
No.
that ever. Now with this game coming out, and with them saying that this is going to be coming out in the summer of 2023, it basically tells us that we are going to have to wait even longer for a full version of the 7 remake, because right now we only have like a chapter or two. I mean, we don't have that much.
Yes.
But so like I said, summer of 2023 is when all of those hardcore JRPG people can get their Final Fantasy 16. Now the next
I was gonna say, for all I know, that could be like another Borderlands for me. Like, who knows if I pick up and actually play one of those games?
Yeah, because they're not
I've
turnstile
missed this
anymore, I don't think.
But my point is, like, how long did I buck Borderlands? And then I played it and was like, oh my god, dude, I could have been playing this for years.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't. So I'm not. It's not that I'm shitting on Final Fantasy. I just, like, obviously they wouldn't still be putting out games for no reason. They're in the business of making money. So obviously
True.
people love these games and buy the shit out of them. So
True.
I'm sure it's good.
So we got a short teaser trailer for one of Capcom's biggest games that they have ever created.
First one I ever played in the genre.
Dude, the characters looked fucking cool. Like, dude, I wasn't expecting it. We are talking about Street Fighter 6 is finally coming out.
Now, did you have a moment like me when I was watching that trailer where, like, it immediately came on and I was just like, Street Fighter? No, that's not Street Fighter. Is that Street Fighter? No, it's definitely not Street Fighter.
And then I saw the animation.
And then, because they showed Chun-Li first, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, this looks like a new age Chun-Li, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's a different fighting game. And then you see the white gi and the red, like the headband or whatever.
Yeah, you see Ryu.
And I'm like, okay, that's Ryu. So this is definitely Street Fighter.
One of the great things was, like, yo, dude, even with that, I was in there going, maybe not. And then while he's walking around the street, he just, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's him. That's him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have any other information other than we are going to get another game from Street Fighter. The franchise is going to continue. And
I'm wondering if they're going away from the OG characters and creating a new crop of characters for Street Fighter 6, because the only two that they showed from what we remember was Ryu and Chun-Li. That was it.
Yeah, they did have one dude that was doing capoeira that was wild looking.
That was wild, but, like, you didn't see, and you saw no one else. No,
you didn't see
Ken,
Guy,
no Bison, no Blanca, no, none of that. So
yeah, Vega.
Maybe they're, because you'd think that they would have showed them.
Yeah.
But they were, I mean, shit, they didn't even show Ryu and Chun-Li until, like, halfway through the damn thing.
That is true. Into which we're seeing Ryu and we're not seeing Ken.
Yeah, and it was
that's
old
another
Ryu.
big thing. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, he's definitely.
Like, he was seasoned.
Old. Yes, absolutely.
Still fuck you up, but he was seasoned.
Like when you finally beat Sifu, seasoned. Like
yeah. Yeah.
Some quick ones that we can just kind of spit out. Tunic is going to be coming to the PlayStation, and that's going to be happening on September 27th.
What, you mean Fox Zelda?
Yes. Yes, you're essentially talking about, like, Minecraft mixed with Animal Crossing mixed with Zelda. It's
crazy when you look at just, like, the opening picture art for that game. It is literally a fox wearing the same tunic that Link wears, and the shield looks damn near identical to the Hyrulean shield.
Yes.
Like, identical. And it's fucking called Tunic, for fuck's sake.
I fucking love it. I love it so much.
It's like that thing where it's like, yeah, go ahead, just don't make it obvious that you copied.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we won't say shit. Just don't put, like, actual shit on it.
Yeah.
Season, A Letter to the Future is going to be coming to PlayStation. That is going to be happening in the fall for the PS4, PS5, and PC. So it looks like it's some type of, like, walking simulation style game. I'm not entirely sure what Season is.
I am.
It's got that cell shaded, like, it seems like a narrative based game.
I'm interested, but I'm also a little upset with myself, so I'm beating myself up right now because, as large of a Zelda fan as I am, I definitely just said Hyrulean Shield instead of Hylian Shield. That upset me to my core.
I mean, look, I agreed with you. I mean, look, I'm not as
You're
as
not as steeped in it as I am.
No,
so.
I am not.
Yeah, I
That is
fucked
true,
that up.
sir.
But
well, yeah, I mean, we'll let the fans decide if you've redeemed yourself. But
I mean,
the
I
last
No.
the last
everyone
one we're
listening's
gonna
like,
talk
damn,
about,
I forgot he was here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like a ninja, just hide in plain sight. I mean, look, I'll be honest. I don't have much to talk about because I didn't watch the State of Play.
I'm not gonna lie to
Okay.
you. That red shirt next to that wall, you look like a box of nerds.
I feel like a box of nerds.
Continue.
All sweet and shit.
And then you shake your head and all you hear is rattling.
Oh, damn.
All right, so
Look
the
at
last thing we had with the State of Play is the game called Stray. Essentially, you're talking about a cyberpunk game, but you're a cat.
You know what drove me nuts about that?
You know,
As
it's gonna
soon
be
as it
better
popped
than
up,
Cyberpunk 2077.
it definitely is.
I was waiting for it.
But what's crazy
Honestly,
about that
dude,
is
it looks fucking incredible.
as soon as it popped up, I knew exactly what the game was, and I looked at Alex. I was like, "Ooh, this is this game called Stray that they showed before, and they told us nothing about it, and I know no clue what the fuck you're doing, so I can't wait to watch this." And then I watched it, and I was like, "They still told me nothing, and I have no fucking clue what I'm doing."
You are in a world that robots rule the world, and it looks like the only real organic life might actually be just, you know what I mean,
You.
like feral animals.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're a stray cat, and you have a little backpack that's got a robot, and the robot talks to the regular robots to go ahead and get you what you need.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
phenomenal.
you also do shit like I mean, you'll go ahead and you have missions to, like, I don't know, fucking help somebody out with their pipes or some shit, and then you go ahead and it's crazy.
I'm calling bullshit if I don't have to kill one mouse in that game. I better have to kill at least one.
From what I saw, it looked like you're going to have a bunch of cyber mice to deal with.
Cyber mice.
So, Stray is going to be coming out July 19th on the PS4 and PS5, and PS Plus members will be able to play the game at no extra cost. That's pretty awesome.
Christ.
Yeah, I mean, they actually give you one. But yeah, that is the Sony State of Play.
Yeah, and clearly there's going to be another one coming up because we've thought that we might get a release date and a price for the VR too. We didn't get any of that.
No, there'll be a whole nother one just to.
They'll probably do that towards the end of summer.
Yeah, the next State of Play, I guarantee you're going to see, is all PSVR 2 related, and it's going to be price, other games, like all that kind of shit.
They got it. Next time they come back around, you gotta think they're coming back around with Ragnarok stuff and
hopefully,
possibly Elder Scrolls.
With the VR, like the VR, like you could go ahead and do like Borderlands 2, or you mean have that be in VR because I know that hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, you can go ahead and do Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. You know what I mean, you could do that game in VR with the spells. Just seems like a really interesting thing to do.
I meant to ask you because this ties into this because you've been playing Horizon, you finished it.
I did.
What is the feedback in the controller like when you're using the bow in that game? Like, do you feel the tension when you draw back the bow?
I mean, like, so when you draw back to fully knock it, you know what I mean? You mean we actually finally get that like almost compound bowish, I mean, kind of like little pullback. Like you feel, you kind of feel it in the trigger with that, or like when you're like scaling mountains, you can kind of like feel it on the controller. You know what I mean? Like going from right to left and shit like that.
Yeah.
So
okay, I know. I was curious because being able to play it on the VR now is going to be pretty crazy.
Well, yeah, and plus, I mean, I fully expect with that PSVR 2, with Call of the Mountain, you know what I mean? Because, dude, we saw you being able to draw bows.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? As a player,
it looked like any other Horizon game.
Yes.
So that's I'm excited for that.
But nah, man. Look, dude, I thought it was all in all, I thought it was pretty good. There were only maybe 2 or 3 things that I had no interest in at all. Everything else, I was like, all right, this is pretty fucking solid.
Yeah, I mean it. I wasn't disappointed.
You like that? Yeah, he gave you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those ones where it's just like,
dude, you look like Wayne so bad right now.
It's one of the, it's one of those where It didn't disappoint me, but it didn't blow me away.
True.
It was solid.
Yeah, it's because you didn't learn more about the cat. I get it. Like I get it. It's not a thing. Right?
No, I just like
the
I'm disappointed because I thought that we would get, they have all these games to unroll, and so I thought they'd have a price and a release date by now that they'd give. So we didn't get that.
No,
So that was.
Remember, I gave that info like less than about a month ago, right?
Yeah.
So the initial release on all the PlayStation VR 2 stuff, I gave remember that I gave that about a month ago.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
So there's no way in hell that they're going to drop a price on this state of play, right? They're going to let that sit and fester because they're going to talk about. So check this out. Not only are they're going to talk about games that are going to come out for the PlayStation VR, and then they're going to let you sit and think, like, what am I going to play first? And then once you figure out what you're going to play, they're going to tell you about these dope ass drops they're going to have for the PlayStation VR that are bundled with something fucking insane. And then you're like, well, I had a game plan and they fucked me again.
They probably still don't know what the hell they're going to charge for the damn thing, and they're waiting to hear the chatter from the games coming out and be like, "Oh, all right, people are excited. We can definitely fucking sell this thing for like $5."
Yo, I'm telling you, hands deep, like, yo, people are absolutely excited.
Well, what did we pay for the last one? $3.99.
I think it was $3. I think it was $3.
So let's just take inflation into
I'm thinking $4. $4.
Yeah.
$4.99.
Yeah, I'm saying
$4.99.
I don't think
think
it's
$4.99. I think
$3.99.
I think $3.99.
I don't.
He could look. It wouldn't surprise me if he was right. It really
because
would.
If you think about it, you have to. So think about it this way, right? You have to think about inflation. Silly as it sounds, but it's a thing right now. So think about the inflation that's going on, and also think about everything else about all of the new hardware that's going to go into it. It's definitely worth. It's that $4.99, maybe even $5.99. Believe it or not.
That I won't go that high, but the $4.99, I'll meet you there because you got to remember, I'm pretty.
That would make sense.
Well, I'm pretty sure with the first one, they didn't sell that with the controls.
Right.
Like you needed to buy like the move stick separate, and those ran you $80.
And that was $99. So, but that's what I'm saying. You're
So
getting
with these
there's
included-
no. That's why I'm saying for and you're getting this with that stuff included. There's no way they're basically going to charge the same price they charged for the last VR system
and give you a shitload more.
$3.99 and then and $99 for the Jones.
Yeah,
So
it's possible. It is
no
possible.
way you're looking at $4.99 minimum, and that might be. They might roll out just a headset where you got to buy the shit, or you're going to see them roll it out for $5.99, all said and done with everything that you need.
I'm gonna go. My gut is telling me. My gut is telling me it's $5.
So system was $4.99, right? System's $500. Okay,
my gut is $3.99, but $4.99 wouldn't shock me. Anything else would shock me.
Not me. Not at all. Because what did you pay for? So PlayStation Pro was ideal for the PSVR. What was that at the time? Because I know
the PS4 Pro.
Yes,
I believe $400.
So that was $399, and then that PlayStation VR $399. It makes 100% sense that it's going to either be the same price as the console or more. I'm telling you right now.
They can also bank off the fact that.
And people are going to buy it.
Because the PSVR was a success.
Exactly. Dude.
So, it's not like when people bought the first one and, this was the first one we did, so we don't know how people are going to receive this, so we kind of can't go crazy with it. And it was really good right out the gate.
Yeah,
nobody had anything.
Took off.
Nobody complained about that shit. You didn't complain about a lack of fun games to play. None of that. So they easily could sell this one. So now I'm actually leaning more towards $4.99. I'm going to fucking get it either way.
Oh, I mean, I am too. I'm going to save up.
I'm making sure
now. Yeah, I was about to say now's a good time,
and I'm gonna fucking enter all those things that I always fucking do on PlayStation.
Yep.
Do that for yourself
me too.
this time.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm not gonna be fucking caught with my thumb up my butt this time. No way.
Nope. Fuck it.
And that's what we have in the state of play. So now it is time to go ahead and let all the crew members at home and the ones abroad. We're gonna tell you what we are playing. All right, so I'm guessing Ant didn't play nothing because he's been rebuilding a house.
Well, we played Cho last night.
Yeah, we did play Cho last night.
Please, I want to hear about this because I have new information on my playing, so I want to hear about you guys.
Oh,
well, it was equal parts great and terrible. We played the first game we played really well. Actually,
Yeah.
we blew this team out. We outshot them like 29-8 or something like that.
It was 25-5.
25-5.
25-5.
Damn.
The very first game. When it flashed like time on attack, we had like 9 minutes of time on attack compared to like their 3. It was absolutely bananas.
Yeah, dude, we couldn't be stopped in that game. And then the next game,
it followed through.
The next game, yeah, we played well again. I believe we got a shutout in the second game.
We did 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0
Nice.
shutout. We played great. And then we got this fucking team. I don't remember what the hell they were called, but we got this team
Cheese
in the
Graters.
third game. Oh yeah, how could I forget?
Dude, I remember because we played them back to back. And so they were doing the same old fucking burn down the wing together, cross crease pass, tap it in back door. Every fucking play. Or he'd stop at the blue, or he'd stop at the fucking circle, backtrack, crease, cross crease, shot. Same fucking play every time. There was nothing different.
We couldn't stop it, so we lost 4-1
in
the first game, and then we immediately got them again, played a hell of a lot better, and the game was a hell of because that first game, they toasted us in pretty much every category. Time on attack, shots, all that shit. We got them again. We knew how they played, so we were able to do it differently, and we were winning through the first period. They came, I believe, and tied it in the second, and then they got the go-ahead goal to beat us by 1 with like 20-some seconds left. I think.
Man,
in the third,
and
our luck, because we were playing fucking lockdown D, and we were playing decent offense. Like we were getting really good quality shots and lanes available for us to take those shots. And lo and behold, here comes fucking EA with their awesome computer fucking defense. Defenseman fucking put it in our own fucking net. Yep.
Yeah.
You motherfucker. I would have if we would have lost, that's fine. Had we had lost in overtime, but we didn't.
Yeah, no.
Losing off of something stupid like that is just it's
yeah.
I mean,
stupid. I'm glad we played much better. Like they weren't one of those teams where it's like we're gonna play them 100 times, we're gonna lose 99.
No,
like,
no. If we would have played them,
probably go half and half every. Like I mean,
if we would have played them 10 times, we would have beat them 5 for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Because like we got immensely better in that second game, knowing how they like to play. We took their one thing away that they like to do,
and
we switched a couple things up offensively, and everything changed. They went from that first game doubling us in time on attack to us actually beating them in time on attack, only by like 30 or 40 seconds, but still a big difference from being doubled up the other way. Shots were dead even. Passing percentage was within like a percentage point of each of us.
Well, also what Andy left out is they were a top 200 team. So.
Oh yeah, they were one. They were like 155. I think they had like 380 wins and 120 losses or something like that. So they're not a bad team.
Not a bad team. So and it sucks because like I think we're still collectively as a team in this year's game waiting on because we did it in last year's game. Andy and I did it when we played I forget where you were, Wes. I don't know where the fuck you were. But Andy and I did it in last year's game.
Nobody knows where I am.
Where we beat a fucking top tier, like top 100, top 200 team.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the team we beat last year's game was like 35th or 36th overall.
Yeah. But like that shows you the difference between teams in like the top 50 versus teams in the top 200 because like this team was good. Yeah. But they only had one trick, and once you figured it out, they're beatable. Some of these other teams, like that Halifax Havoc team that I keep wanting to have again, they have so many ways to beat you. Like, they know how to play defense, but they're like, okay, we'll try this play. Okay, this is not working. We'll do this one, this one, this one, this one. Like, they've got whole playbooks that, like, you can't just say, like, hey, let's take this away, and then we'll be able to beat them. That's what you get with those crazy teams. But it's
that's us.
Yeah.
Wes, you're up.
All right, so I beat like we said earlier, I beat Horizon Forbidden West. I will probably give that game a 8.5
out of 10.
8.5 out of 10.
Solid.
It is.
So here's the thing: we just talked about it. There's a new game plus. Are you going to go through it and play it on the new game plus? Because you know there's going to be achievements for it.
There are. I'm looking at it more as I'm curious on how more aggressive and difficult the beasts are.
And
because
on that
because
New
that
Game
would
Plus,
be
you can
that
play it
would
on
be
the hardest
legit.
difficulty.
Yes, you can.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I think you need to at least
like,
give
there's
her
a chance.
give her a good old college try. You're gonna
There's
because you're
definitely a
gonna
chance.
go through the New Game Plus on the hardest difficulty with all of your stuff that you had from the last game.
Yeah, not to mention like so the one thing that I basically maxed myself out before I actually went up against everything you're supposed to do at the end.
As you
know what I mean,
should.
so I was level 50, and I mean, dude, I had all the shit unlocked to go ahead and run through any type of weapon style I wanted. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I got done so quickly in the final mission, like it kind of caught me off guard. I didn't think I was done the game, but then like shit started rolling and I'm like, it didn't feel as
you didn't
there wasn't-
feel as I don't know necessarily want to say accomplished, but
Yeah, probably.
there was a level of
Maybe that's-
satisfaction that wasn't there. Okay.
Well, then you need to go through New Game
It felt
Plus.
Yeah, I know,
unsatisfying,
and
that's what I was getting
and that's
Just
why
like my life. Sorry.
Hey man, we laugh to keep from crying. That's what we do.
So what could have been different without giving like a shitload of spoilers? What could have been different in that game for you that would have bumped it from an 8.5 to higher than that?
I think dealing more with the
gave
main
original
enemy
fire.
would. I also think dealing more with the main enemy probably would have made it a little bit better. Having more of those types of missions that we just lost him.
No, you didn't lose me.
He's
I'm
just
laying
fucking
down.
laying down.
I'm just laying down.
Ain't
This
nothing
is-
wrong with it,
This
dude.
is fucking amazing. Why didn't I think about this until now?
What else? So one of the main enemies you deal with are called Zeniths. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to put anything else in there.
Okay.
And you don't do much when it comes down to actually like battle until towards the end, and there were certain things that just I really didn't feel like it flowed well. Now I will say this. The graphics in the game were fucking incredible.
Lay down podcast selfies.
I
know exactly what you're doing.
I'm sending it to my wife.
Oh my
Like,
God.
why didn't I think about this before? This is amazing.
The
Hashtag
monsters,
innovator.
the machines, they are incredible. The new ones they brought in are incredible. At night, you have a chance of seeing what's called an apex machine, which are more difficult to deal with, and they give you better loot. Paying attention to your crafting stuff was fantastic. They gave you different types of weapons, which just made the game so much more fun. Like, there wasn't anything that I would have been mad at when it comes down to the machines, period. Like, dude, I could have had a Thunderjaw battle like a Bellowback if I wanted to. Like, I had the ability to be able to try to overwrite them, and then they could actually fight each other. Nala,
Just like intruder.
walk in, say what's up, walk out.
Intruder.
That's how you do it. Other than that, I have been playing a new game.
Ooh, what is that?
So we picked up for like $51. We picked up the new Super Mario Party game.
Oh, I do know this.
It's supposed to be good.
Dude, it is a lot of fun. So what they did is that they brought back a bunch of levels from all the old All-Star games.
Oh, that's sick.
So you have like N64 versions, you have, you know what I mean, like just all the old versions. Like
Did they bring back any of the old games?
yes.
I want to know if they have my favorite game of all time.
Which one?
Which is I believe it was called Bump Bash, or it was something. It was something where you were all four of you or however many were on an island on top of a ball, and you had to roll. You had to roll your ball.
So
into
I
each
haven't
other and knock
seen that
yourselves
yet.
Off the island. That was my favorite.
So almost 2 hours each night. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. My wife and I have played.
Who's been winning?
Huh?
Who's been winning?
I've been pretty solidly handling the shit. Like today,
Attaboy.
Today I won. We played today after we dropped the kids off at my mom's. Oh yeah, we game when we don't have kids. So we play, and I was Mario, and I was in fourth place You know what I mean? Like when you roll the dice, you know what I mean, dude, I got a 1, so I was in last place. You know what I mean? And I went from being in last place, having no stars, like about 6 turns left in the game, and I ended up winning the game with 6 stars,
Holy
and
shit.
like over 100 coins.
Damn.
But like you have 4 main stages you can run, and each one of them increases with a level of difficulty. Like Mario Party 2, like some Halloween type stage from that one, that's the hardest one to play.
Okay.
And you can individually change each character's difficulty level. So obviously it's a 4-player thing. If you're running by yourself and you have 3 computers, you can choose which one of them is normal, medium, or hard difficulty, or whatever the case may be.
That's pretty cool.
Like, yo, I thought that was pretty legit. The only thing I'm not liking so far is that there is no way of unlocking anything, because you can't because there's nothing to unlock. Like there are no characters to unlock. There are no bigger maps to unlock, like none of that stuff. So, so that part's a little lackluster, but all in all, we've been having a lot of fun.
Hey, I'm back. It's time.
I can't see you.
No, I meant I'm
You don't
back
need
doing.
to see him.
No, you don't need to see me because I'm back doing what I've been doing when I was deployed. It's that time where you connect with us at CGC, jackass. You can check us out at consolegamingcrew.com, which is connected to our Gmail, which is consolegamingcrew@gmail.com. We have our Twitter, which is at Console Crew. Our YouTube and Instagram are both the same handle, which is Console Gaming Crew. We don't talk about Facebook because they left us in this relationship, and it's a hard one. It's a hard one to face. We've got Boss Rush. Well, let me do it like Wes. Boss Rush Network. Which is bossrush.net. It used to be bossrushgames.com. So if you've been hearing that from Wesley, he's sorry. You can check us out on our Twitch stream, which is CGC Podcast. Co-op Gaming Monday night and fun/Freaky Fridays. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back to Freaky Friday at some point, but we're still just chilling it up on...
All right, y'all. So please, we want you to stay safe. Wash your hands, mask up, do what you need to do to feel right. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Again, happy Pride Month. And as always,
Game on.
Yeah, Mom.
game on, y'all. Be good. Peace.